let's walk through the science behind your concern and clarify where C-peptide fit into the picture and where fasting insulin may be a better result. Okay, so let's start with insulin secretion. Pulsatil and rhythmic. Yes, insulin isn't released as a steady trickle. It's secreted in pulses. These can occur every 4 to 15 minutes, modulated by ultradian rhythms and influenced by insulin resistant circadian biology. Okay, so yeah, there are pulses here, and there may be high points and low points and such. Okay, but a single fasting insulin snapshot can land on a peak or trough in that pulsate rhythm. As such, a fasting insulin value might not fully reflect total insulin exposure or secretory capacity. So that is a concern, right? So, what about C-peptide? Is it a more stable marker? Well, C-peptide is released in equal molar amounts with insulin because both are products of the cleavage of proinsulin. However, it has several advantages over insulin. It has a longer half-life, about 30 minutes compared to insulin's 5 to 6 minutes. It's not extracted by the liver, making peripheral levels more reflective of pancreatic output. It's less influenced by acute clearance variability or hepatic metabolism, and it's stable over short-term fluctuations, making it useful for assessing beta cell function and total insulin production. Well, it sounds like that would be the one to go with. Okay? But let's get a little deeper. Here's a breakdown of when and how to use fasting insulin, C-peptide, and something we hadn't talked about before, postprandial insulin testing. Okay, let's talk about fasting insulin. What it tells you. At baseline insulin levels, helpful for early identification of early resistance. Okay, so while it does pulse, and if you catch it right before or right after a pulse, the amounts may go up and down a little bit, but it's not that dramatic actually, where it throws the numbers completely out, makes the numbers completely useless. Okay? Initial screening for metabolic dysfunction, especially when paired with fasting glucose for HOMA-IR. This is the key reason we use fasting insulin, because we need it for the HOMA-IR calculation. It really works for especially for our clients who appear lean but are metabolically unhealthy. A lot of people just never thought about testing their fasting insulin because they don't have a lot of fat around the middle. They're going, I'm healthy. And it helps us to compare pre and post lifestyle or diet interventions.